New boot goofing.
Keep walking. Now that's a fat daddy right there.
What else you got?
Motorhome demolition derby.
Look out, Florida, here we come.
Everywhere, man.
So many, you're bogged down by boggers.
We're gonna have to start mudding.
Yeah, we do have a lot of boggers for people that don't go mudding, huh?
That guy just backed a 50-foot trailer into our driveway.
Man, I couldn't believe it. That was wild.
He probably left some marks pulling out.
That's all right.
Daggone, that was a back job
There was already some marks. We got our tires 2 days later. Literally, we ordered them 2 days ago, and here they are. That was like Amazon style shipping here from Interco. Thank you so much, Joey. Killing it.
Did you grab him full of t-shirts? Damn it, Joey.
We need some t-shirts.
T-shirts are hard to come by.
They are.
Make that double profit on t-shirts.
I don't blame them. Dick Banjo's about to be fully geared. Are you excited?
Yeah, look at it. It looks way better.
I know.
It's actually like that back tire sticks in an inch, but it's fat.
Oh yeah, that looks real good.
It's fat. I mean, that's a hot rod right there.
Yeah, it looks real good. These are gonna set it
The
off.
wheels don't match, but I don't care.
Yeah,
I did
that
this
don't matter.
on purpose. Nobody runs these anymore, and they used to run the hell out of them. Old Outlaws, they kind of just went out of style. I found them. This is a good story. I found these on Marketplace in Clarksville, which I call Gutter Town.
Yeah, it is Gutter Town.
For certain reasons, other than some of it's beautiful, some of it's trashy. But this young guy had these wheels for $40 on Marketplace with some junk tires. And I rushed over and I drove the K30 in Boggers, and they had junk everywhere. Farmers, man. Farmers around here don't get rid of nothing. And he rolled these out of his inside of his house and sold them to me for $40.
That's a great deal.
I thought.
I
was
think
the
it
only
is.
guy in the world that wanted to buy them because I only needed two.
Well,
I'll buy two tires, though. I'll buy two
there's
wheels.
an ass for every seat.
I build weird shit. Sometimes I just need two of something.
It's true. Well, I'm excited. That was awesome surprise this morning on a Friday morning. Kids got early release today because they're on spring break now for the rest of the next week. So they're pumped.
The secret to these is now you gotta get them out, cut this tape off,
And let the
them grow.
sun warm up.
When he said 2 skids, I was hoping for another 6.
I know. I was like, whoa. Oh.
Got no belt on yet.
No, we've had pretty interrupted mornings the last 2 days, but
Did you see that?
gotta get it done. Yeah, I gotta get some more green paint too. I'm out.
I got my hair.
All right, well,
We gotta get them to expand to this size right here. Look at it.
oh yeah.
I'll tell you what I did the other day. I'm gonna show you something right here. Put this on the army truck.
Oh yeah, nice.
I gotta go to Harbor Freight and get me a nut cert tool. The other day, I tried this out. This is the perfect fucking. Oh,
I know. I already have done that.
you have?
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I have. And it does. It's a great angle, and it's
If you-
real warm from the
Are you
sun.
filming?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give a word out to everyone.
Okay.
If you see me doing this at a show, keep walking. Unless you got a taco or an ice cream cone, just keep walking. I'm relaxing. If you see me like this, maybe I haven't slept in 12 hours or something from driving junk around.
It could happen. Well, we leave in a few days for Florida, so I got to get the old van cleaned out, which it's needed it because these kids destroyed it on Power Tour and it hasn't been deep cleaned since. So aside from shampooing the carpets, I'm not doing that. I'm going to get it cleaned out real good today. I am going to shampoo the carpets, but not today. It's supposed to rain the next 2 days, so I wanted to get a little bit of footage for you guys for the Monday video in the sunshine. So this is what we're doing. I don't know what Tim's up to over there, but look at my mess. I got the shop vac down here. I'm going to get out the real vacuum. It's a mess in here. Got to take out the remnant, get rid of some of this swap meat stuff. We're going to be hitting the road in just a few days. Today's Friday. We leave Wednesday, so look out, Florida. Here we come. I gotta tell you guys this because it's funny. We made fun of this so hard whenever we got this thing right here. What it looks like is a bathroom handle, possibly shower assistant, maybe, that they've used here for the van when it was for the church, which makes sense. I'm actually glad it's there because I just used it to climb up here now that it's lifted, so it might stay. Look what was under the carpet. One of our bits and pieces we had to buy separate at Restoration World. This thing was probably $50. Uh-oh, we're interrupting our currently scheduled program. What are we doing?
I heard somebody say something about dressing up like the 90s going on this show.
Oh. Ooh.
You zoomed in on my crotch.
I didn't.
Don't show my scars from my professional motocross injuries.
Those are good.
These babies here, huh?
Ooh, are you going to keep the tag on it? You have to.
Should I?
Yeah, that's the rule.
I don't like that.
I knew you wouldn't. Those look really good. New boot goofing. New boot goofing.
New boot goofing. Oh!
Do you feel like you could shoot some hoops right now? Sunk it.
If I didn't have so much junk in the way, I'd show you how to play ball.
Oh, okay. Those look good. I like them. Well, I think it looks pretty good. Nice and vacuumed out. I wasn't going to wipe it down, but this didn't take very long, so I think I'm probably going to get out the Windex, clean all the windows, wipe everything down, get it nice and shiny, and I'll probably buy some air fresheners. If you guys ever want to send me an air freshener, leather is my favorite scent of air freshener for my car. I love it to smell like leather when you get in a car. It's my favorite thing. But usually we just smell like old, rainy, mildewy seats, so air fresheners it is.
All right, it's Friday afternoon, and we already got our boggers delivered and mounted. I got two brand new 38.5. Still got the little spikes on them, the titty nipples. And we're getting ready to throw this one on, then we'll move back, take out that ugly son of a gun right there. Man, it's really been bothering me running them ugly ass rims. Nobody's really complained, but I don't like it. This is gonna look way better. The bogger's back on Wyatt's truck. It's supposed to rain the next couple days. And then we got parts coming for it. We got it running. We'll show you that in this video probably. And just got to finish getting the clutch. I ordered a slave cylinder, a line, and a reservoir for it. Should be here tomorrow. I think these weigh less than the wheels that's on Wyatt's truck. These wheels and tires weigh less than those 33s and Hummer wheels. Those Hummer wheels are, it about break your ankles to try to use your feet. Supposed to get some winds and rain. Alrighty, that's that. Let's move on to the other one. Oh. There she comes. Pick up about halfway down and slide straight out. All right, finally. 38.5, 15, 16.5s on 16.5 by 12 wide wheels. 38.5 by 11 by 16 on a 16 by 10 wheel. Now that's a fat daddy right there. Man. It's a real good looking rat rod. Dick Banjo, baby. What's going on, everybody? It's Tim. I'm coming to you live from the Cyclone. In this episode of Piece and Grease, we're going to fix a lot of stuff, like always. The C50's been our backbone. It's the first build we really built on the channel. Standing behind me here. If you haven't never really paid attention to it, because we don't show it all the time, it's a 69 C50. It's on a 97 Dodge 3500 four-wheel drive chassis, dually, extended cab, long bed. So it has a regular cab, 11-foot flatbed, and it's got a fast fuel system. And I've been having problems for a while because I just need to order a fast fuel system line, but the original line aged out, and I had this CHINA line that I had on there. And I've always had problems with this fitting, particularly leaking. It always leaked. Everywhere I went, this fitting would be leaking and out of the swivel. So we have another one, 45. Hopefully it works better. And we had a little Mary Chafin Carpenter going on right there, chafe. She was chafed, so we cut that off. We had plenty. And then I put a 45 on it instead of a 90, trying to get it away from the pump and the linkage a little bit. But we are caught in the cyclone like everybody else, so I can't really do a lot of filming outside until this rain stops. So now you know. All right, my plan today was to put a clutch, slave cylinder, and line and reservoir on Wyatt's truck, finish it up, but that didn't show. So I drove this down here, and I've just been hauling gravel with it this week. So it's not like it has major problems, but everything's leaking. That fuel line was leaking. The power steering's been leaking. My intercooler's covered in oil. I think it's power steering fluid. The motor's full. It don't really leak that bad, or maybe it does. I don't know. But I got the fuel line fixed, but it won't quit raining, so I'm not going to be able to film outside. I tightened up the power steering. I need to fill it, and then zip tie my fuel line back up where the ground's not so wet. And that's probably going to conclude the green truck. So There's some bolts broke off in the exhaust manifold. I'm gonna have to drill those out, and then I guess just keep doing little things like that. Nothing too big. So let's move inside. This weather is horrible. I think it's horrible everywhere. This is what I'm replacing. I'm just waiting on it all to get here. I ordered a new line. The new top piece goes into the clutch pedal, and then the part that goes on the bell housing. Got all that. So probably what I'll end up doing, since I'm on a rain delay, is jumping back in here. Like I showed you, I had the problem with the neutral safety switch. So I got that fixed, and now I'll just start working my way back, putting the column back in. I have to mount these gauges. They're hooked up at the motor. I'm going to put some pigtails on the lights, some long pigtails. Then there's already holes under the dash where the stereo goes. So those will line up. We'll get the gauges in, start working our way out. Get the once we get the column mounted, I'll put the glove box back in, and then we will put the side trim on, start sweeping it out, get the gauges cleaned up. We're replacing the lights in the gauges, make sure we can get as much stuff working as possible. Install a radio, you know, all that good stuff. So the other thing I got to do is jump under here and finish up this power steering bracket right here, build a spacer between the header and the bracket. Basically get it tight then, and then put a belt on it, put the line on it. The motor will run, so I don't know if I've showed you that yet, but we will here in a minute. So I'm going to grab some tools. It's a horrible day out. Hopefully the weather's not too bad where you live. I've been seeing updates. Got friends all across the United States, and everybody's dealing with something. It's just rain and a little bit of wind here. Woke up about 5:30 in the morning and thought the roof was going to blow off, but we're living. All right, let's get to work. All right, I got my set of gauges here. It's just a simple oil and water. Pick that up. I forget where I got those. Local parts store. And here's the little sockets they give you for it. And I just took some spare wire, orange and black. This is red and black, but I'm just going to go ahead and make a pigtail. It's easier to do this now than when you mount the gauges and you're trying to do it upside down. We'll just make us a little harness. Go ahead and mount the gauges. This is just for your lights. I'm not going to go all crazy with heat shrink and all that. This will be just fine. Roast me, I don't care. Alright, that takes care of both of our positives for each gauge. Strip them out a little bit longer. Man, it started pouring. About time to get the list back out. Let's see what's left. Now, we're just going to tape these up. Create a little harness. Alright, now all we got to do is jab those in. The black will be the ground. The orange obviously will be our positive. Let me go get some bolts. I like to pick these small nuts and bolts up at Harbor Freight. Man, for like $4 or $5, I'm not even sure how much you can get all this stuff in there. Comes with all kinds of different sizes. Stuff you need. Alright, there's two right there. Get two nuts. Get a couple lock washers out of here. We're good to go. We're just going to be going underneath the dash here. Looks good to me. All right, grab some wrenches. Then we'll take our extra, stick it outside, our extra line here, stick it out and back into the cab. And then we will secure it. I'd rather have it out there than in here. All right, I'm gonna get some bolts and tighten that up. Then I'll stick the lights in the back and run them up into here with all the other stuff. We're almost done.
Well, what are you doing?
The plans yesterday got interrupted because it rained nonstop, and it just quit raining a little bit ago. It's raining everywhere. So I've been in the shop, broke out the old list, and where I left off is the column was hanging. I was showing them how I figured out how to make it start. So we got the column back in it. We put door sills on it.
That looks good.
You helped me put the carpet in, but we didn't finish it.
Yeah.
So I got those down. Seats bolted in. So that's a pretty good deal.
That is good.
Lining up, getting holes in the carpet, getting your bolt in, that was pretty bad. So probably what we'll do now is just stay on this.
Yeah, we've got a few things that we want to complete. It'll be a little bit before Wyatt's ready to drive this, but hopefully in the next video you guys will see us driving it, possibly.
So we have my blue Chevy truck outside. It has another dash pad in it, and it was painted blue. I know I keep taking parts off that truck, but if I ever do restore that
it
truck,
has a different future, so.
yeah. So we're using some parts off that onto this truck, like the hood and stuff. Which if I do restore that back to a square body, it'll be high end, or if I whatever. But if you see parts coming off that are blue going on here, that's why.
That's why.
So these are $375 at the store. We don't have $375 right now to spend on that. So we're going to get this one out, and we're going to get that to the side. We'll go out and get the other one off. We need to bleed the brakes. We're down to the list. There's, you keep adding, but I got to finish up the radiator. And the reason that I haven't finished the radiator is look at it. Look how puny it is. That was in the truck when we got it. That's like a straight 6 radiator. That's not going to live in there. That's just going to be in there to get it fired up and stuff. So radiator, power steering belts, hoses, the wiper motor needs work. I don't know what was going on there. The slave cylinder, I'm waiting on parts. I ordered the parts. The order got canceled. I ordered them again. The order got postponed. So I won't have those parts.
That was our plan, and it didn't work out.
I won't have those parts. We'll just say that until we come back. Paint the hood. That's summertime, nice day stuff. The cluster install, I still need to go get new light bulbs for it, and then we will probably take the front lens off, which is probably federal crime, and clean it and put it back together. Put all new light bulbs in it, put it back in. I did get the gauges mounted. I got to finish up the lights, bleed brakes. What we're going to do right now.
You guys love to watch us bleed brakes, so that's pretty much a series. We're doing a series on bleed brakes. Same old. We can't help it. Gotta get it done.
My favorite channels are like Fab Rats. I like Matt's Off Road. There's a lot. I'm not singling anybody. I like Corey Wheat, but it's like they do the same things over and over.
You have to. How else is it going to get done? And if we don't film it, then we got nothing to give them. So this is it. This is what you're doing.
Watching bleed brakes, and then you make a couple videos where you don't do no mechanic work. I liked it better when you did mechanic work. So we just film it.
Yeah.
And I got help. So you got it the best way. I got them all open right now. Comes like I just put fluid in it yesterday, so they're dry. Let me give them a little inspiration pump just to get going. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a second. I don't even know if I got them hooked up.
Oh, Lord.
What's happening up there?
I don't know. Let me set the camera down.
Huh. I don't even think that's hooked to anything. That might be. It wasn't doing anything. Is there even a rod hooked up? Let me get a flashlight. I put these pedals in. Well, it'll help if I hook this up. It's on. Whoa. I ain't even got the rod hooked up.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, this will be easy. Couple 13s.
Whoops.
Hey, add that. Wait a minute.
I know what you're about to do. They say this is a dopamine booster. If you add to your list and mark it off.
Hook up brake pedal. Okay, and now that I know it, hook up clutch pedal.
Oh man.
All right, I just need 2 wrenches. I'll watch like Robbie Layton, or I'll watch like Sleeper Dude's a good channel.
Yeah.
But it's always like the same thing. It's just mechanic work. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They do fun stuff though too. It is what it is, man. I just,
Leave a comment. Are you here for the mechanic work, or are you here for Jenny Junkin?
Oh gosh.
I need a. There it is. Oh yeah. Slight overlook on my part here. When you redo a whole truck, takes a little bit.
Well, back and forth too gets you side.
Yeah, I pushed it outside. It's been pushed outside quite a few times. Here I am working on brakes on this. I need to be working on brakes on my van. Steven's been messaging me this morning asking me how the brakes are.
I can't wait to see him and Jackie.
They don't know me.
And Darren and Julie.
I'll go for it. Why don't this wrench fit no more? That's kind of weird. What changed?
I don't know.
I got an oblong nut. Don't answer that. That wrench don't fit it good. This is a tight spot to be.
Yeah, you're bent up.
I'm bent over.
He won't even see this. So
No, bent over. Bent over. Only friend that stops by don't even watch my channel.
That's true.
Your friends won't support you, people. Tim tips of the day. Your friends won't support you. All right. Now let's see what we got. All bubbles. Oh, it already got good. It's better than the van already.
Well, don't take much on that.
Let's let them sit for a minute. They'll do a lot of bleeding on their own. I'm a firm believer in that. Now that I got them pushed a little bit, they'll start sucking that air. They'll start vacuuming down. This was never unhooked, this stuff. Whoever took the column out just like set this over here to the side. We're supposed to have a, what do you call it when somebody drops in? Cameo. We're supposed to have cameo from the man himself, Wyatt Miller.
Oh yeah. I didn't know who he was talking about. I had no idea what you were talking about. Supposed to be. We'll
Let's go out
see.
here and look at this dash card while we're waiting on those to bleed down a little bit. See what we need. Don't look at this truck too close, man. I'm saddened by it, but whatever. I could fix it. So, really what's been going on is the birds have been coming up
Nice.
and shitting on it.
Nice.
We'll grab some sockets, 4 screws across. It's in good shape. But, if it sits here, it won't continue to be. That truck has air conditioning vents, but the truck don't have air conditioning. What do you think?
I think that we spray paint it.
Here's another sad scenario. That's the steering column that'll fix the Army truck. Oh, when you start taking your steering columns out, it's bad news, ain't it? This poor old truck, man. I don't know what'll become of it, to be honest with you. I gotta get that off here because you're my paint.
Yeah.
We're breaking out the good ones.
Oh.
My snaffle ones here, man. You get tools like this, keep them like this, they'll last forever. Well, I can't sit down in it without getting a wet butt. 6, There it is. Poor blue truck. We're still going to keep working on it, even though parts are coming off.
Yeah, it's like anything else, you know. When you gotta clean up and get rid of stuff and declutter stuff, you gotta make a mess first. So this is like making a mess first before it comes something else.
It's hard to want to build another square body when you already have two in a van.
Yeah.
Like, I consider the van a square body, but I put so much work into this truck over the years. We'll see what happens. I ain't taking nothing away from it that can't be replaced. I need the headlight switch out of it too. See what's wrong with lights. Truck. All the lights work, but the headlights won't work. It's the weirdest thing. It costs you big money at the restoration world.
Golly, yeah. Every one of them screws.
It should just pull out.
Oh God, you scared me to death. That was the creepiest thing ever. I had no idea he was there. You really did scare me. That was scary.
This is why I'm Michael Myers from home.
I guess, dude.
Get inside.
What now?
Well, probably the biggest part of any project is when it runs. Yeah. Come in here and start it.
You want me to start it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hop in there. Oh yeah, he's in. Alright, it's in neutral. You ain't gotta do nothing. But turn the key. Look, don't just give it one gas pump. Keep going. Turn it now. Turn it. This motor is the motor I got from Keith.
I want to know, is that what you're, listen, is that what you're expecting when you turn the key? Or did it shock you?
I was expecting something like that.
It runs crispy.
I was expecting the engine to start.
No, but did you expect it to be loud and rowdy?
Yeah.
Why does it run so good?
Yeah.
I mean, it'll be quiet when I put mufflers on it, but it sounds like it's got Camel.
Yeah.
Woo! He said. It's hard to get a kid excited these days.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work to get to this point. Nobody really realizes it, but I've slaved my ass off to get this sucker running. Change the axles.
Well, are you mad?
No, I'm not mad. I'm excited. How could a running square body make you mad? We just got a few more pieces. We'll be driving it around the campground. What do you think, babe?
I'm real
It
excited.
matches your outfit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true.
Stand in
Except
front.
the hood.
See, look, stand in front of it. It's black on black.
Black on black.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. With Kenny Wayne Shepherd.
Big.
It smokes.
Blue on black.
All right.
Oh man.
Let's
That's exciting. We
well,
gotta work on these brakes.
yeah, we're
Story
going.
of our lives.
Let me go around and shut the bleeders, and then we will start pumping. Square body Sundays around here. That's all we do. She's yawning.
Stop. Nobody knew until you said it.
See, it's boring her.
No, it's not.
We're getting ready. Once we get all these run, we're going to do burnouts, donuts. We're going to raise hell, ain't we?
Yeah.
It's coming. All right, we're full. Let me shut this one, and then I'll crawl under the back. We'll start pumping yet.
I'm waiting for you to tell me when.
All right, these may take a while, so go ahead.
All right, I'm holding.
Nothing. Can you go all the way down? Does it do anything?
It goes all the way down.
Yeah, there's no, these are dry. Go ahead.
Keep pumping.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they're stiffening up. It's not releasing whenever you're doing whatever you're doing, but it feels stiff when I'm pushing them.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, those went down. Backwards ain't doing nothing.
Yeah.
All right, I went this
Go
way.
ahead. Ow!
Whoa, yeah.
Got me. Yeah, I didn't even have my head near it.
Oh my gosh.
Hold on.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, got Ben Stiller movie where you got.
Is that a hair gel?
Yeah.
Great. I could use
No,
some.
you don't have to. You don't.
I just ran out.
There was a lot of pressure built up, I guess, from the back ones. I don't know.
It blasted me, dude.
I can't believe that. Golly. Big mules.
Yeah, show me.
Uh-oh. We don't.
Big mule wipes.
Walmart didn't have no tub towels.
It's the same exact thing.
Big
Same
mule.
towel.
I don't know.
I hate to badmouth the tub towels for all they've done for me, but
They actually, I mean, they just did what we paid for them to do.
I don't. Those fried frogs are good.
Am I supposed to be holding this down still?
No, that all. Fries are good. I'll open them backs and let them run themselves out. We'll leave some other time.
Yeah.
All right, in the spirit of keep moving forward,
Yeah.
if you can't finish a project, don't stop.
Front brakes.
Well, you can drive to Florida right now. Need to take this off real quick. There's no like magic dash pad fairy that comes along and takes good care of you like tub towels. You don't think they've done good stuff for us?
I said they've just done what we paid them for. I mean, like, we bought the towels when we used the towels and they do a good job, but like, they ain't. I've tried to get them sponsors. They ain't fighting.
I go to Big Mule Wipes right now.
Yeah.
I don't care if they got half the words on it or Spanish or not. Don't bother. Why would that bother me?
Mules are big. Donkeys that are small.
Thank you. These little automotive clips are the worst, man.
$300.
If you paid $375, you still got to buy this piece up
That's what I'm
front.
saying.
And if it says Chevrolet on it, it's probably gonna cost you another $125.
Yeah.
We got the longest shooter back here, the lone wolf shooter. That dash got holes in it for AC. Alright. Now I think we can just clean it up, wipe it down, paint it.
Real dirty.
Hey, you want to know what's good? The things you find when you're working.
Oh, wow.
I'm as strong as I can be.
Yeah.
Nothing ever got to me.
I know how much that's worth.
Well, look though, it's worth it.
Yeah.
And there's space.
I
What do you got? Are you ready to paint it?
think so.
What
I
do you do with
guess.
the paint?
I don't know.
It's right there.
Called it off.
We're just in the garage, folks. This is what's happening. Are you painting it?
I mean, if you want to paint it, you can paint
I'll
it.
get black overspray on my black frame. There. It might need shook more.
You can do it if you don't trust me.
You're the painter in the group. Oh, we have to put all the blame on you. Shake it more though.
I feel like you've been shaking it a while.
That feels thick though.
It does. In the cold.
50. Firing up the old paint booth.
Oh, yeah.
Here comes that rain, boys. What Billy Manelli blame it on?
The rain. Sky's falling.
We live close to moraine, so when it won't quit raining, it's like moraine. We're getting moraine.
Yeah.
It won't ever quit raining here. You look good, black on black with the old Kenny Wayne Shepherd truck.
Yeah.
Blue on black. Tears on the water. Is that where they were?
I don't know where they were.
Push or they shove?
I know they never played that song on No Touchdowns, though.
So some people, when I'm just filming you today, they say, why isn't Tim working? I am. I'm looking underneath that wheel to see if the brake fluid's coming out yet. I'm doing multiple stuff here.
You're multitasking? What's that?
He's working out.
Oh, right there.
The beast from the Middle East, Ohio.
We're not in Southwest Ohio.
The beast from Southwest Ohio. That don't sound very good at all. All right, I'm gonna get in some big mule wipes and go in and wipe that dash down. It's the dirtiest truck I've ever seen in my life. It must have lived on some kind of farm or been in the Iowa or
I think it was cattle herding or something. It was out in the dusty field.
definitely dirty, man. I don't think they ever rolled the windows up in it.
Well, we'll let that dry for a minute.
Yeah, that's what we do. We just do stuff. Huh?
How's it going in here? What are they called? Mule wipes?
Yeah, big mule.
Big mule.
Look here.
Looks like it's doing real good.
Watch. It gets it. That's a
Yeah.
used one.
Yeah?
I get it. This truck was filthy. Had to sit on some kind of farm with the windows rolled down its whole life.
It was honestly like mud caked when we pulled the carpet out.
This window seal is absolutely mud caked. I mean, there's this all in here is just nothing but dust. Stuff you don't see.
Yeah? Oh, nice.
Ah, it'll be good enough.
Yeah?
We're not going. It's not a show truck.
No. It's gonna be real good. I'm excited. We'll wait for this paint to dry.
Yep. All right, we're back under the hood, trying to finish up a few things. It runs, so you know we're close. So the power steering bracket is janky. Somebody made it. I modified it. It's going to work out though. I went through my spare belts. I've got 2 belts on it. Let's get it running, and then I'll pull later on. I'll go get 2 new belts. I'll use these belts as my test belts. When I go get belts, I'm gonna say, hey, give me 2 of these. So I don't like my fuel line being right up against my alternator. I don't have coolant in it yet. Let's pull this loose and swap it on the other side of that fuel line. Give ourselves a little safety net, you know what I mean? Ah, yeah. Right back on. All that. All right, so that gets our fuel filter away from the spark issue of the alternator. So the power steering, I don't know if you can see down in here. I didn't realize this until just 5 minutes ago, but the power steering pump on this motor is a flare style fitting, and the box on this truck is an O-ring style fitting. I had these left over from when I was building Dick Banjo. I ordered too many, or I ordered some and they didn't show. So that goes in there like that. And then I have reach, stretch, fat boy. If you ever have this problem, see, one's a flare and one's an O-ring. Then you can just make a -6 line to go between them. So that'll solve a problem. Most of you have made lines before, so it's not that big of a deal. I'm going to leave those out. I'm going to put some thread sealant on them, get my socket, and then I'll put those in. I have a piece of line here, and I have a drawer full of fittings. So I'll go through the fittings, and I may just need to put one end on, circle around, make that fit. Boom. Then we have our power steering done. I got to run the return side, so I need a piece of 3/8 hose, a couple clamps. We'll get that side run. We're moving right along. Really, that's the only thing. The slave cylinder, it should be here in a day or 2. We'll start checking the radiator, put some water in it, see if it'll run for longer than just a few minutes. But that's what we're doing. We got it pretty much going our way. It fires up off the key. It's a good looking old truck. It's got a mean side profile. Anyways, I like it. I'm excited. This is the truck we put the overly expensive grill in. Got the sweet bumperettes. Let's get it done so we can drive it. All right, here we are with our fittings. I'm gonna use a little Loctite thread sealant with PTFE. Whatever that is. Don't really need it. We got an O-ring and we got a flare, but woo, it won't hurt nothing. Put a little bit of that on there. Man, a little turned into a whole lot. We just needed a dab. Yabba dabba do. All right, that's everywhere. Got that baby in. Good. Good. All right, now we just need a line to go between those two. Okay. Here's my line. All right. So Got this goofy end on here. I don't know what that was from, but that's not going to work for anything. That's in the way, so we know we're going to cut that end off. It's got a straight end on this end. I think this was an old fuel line or something. All right, we'll just cut that baby off. Somewhere 3 inches from there. We're getting something. Woo, it's screwed on that way down in there. Woo, look at that. We didn't even have to do nothing. Holy shit. Perfect. Whoa. All right, we was able to get the 180 fitting on there. Coming out, around, and down in there. We'll zip tie that. That should work. Use what I had laying around, solved the problem in 5 minutes. It's pretty good. All right, we're looking good. We got some wiring to handle, tie up, but like I keep saying, we're moving closer every minute. Let me find some wrenches. I'll tighten those down. We'll put some fluid in that reservoir. Next time we start it, we'll have power steering. Piece and grease. Dang, she's moving that like a little baby.
Oh gosh. All right, we're wrapping it up. I know it doesn't seem like we achieved a lot, but we're getting a lot of the important things that come down at the end of the line done. So brakes are bled for the most part. We got this dash pad that we've got painted here. It's drying, 2 coats.
So we solved a big problem there because the dash pad that was in it, you wouldn't even want to take a joyride in
It's
it.
real gross.
So this will fix that.
Yeah, it'll look real good with the black carpet and the black seat, black paint.
Black outfit.
We're doing great.
Black. We like any color as long as it's black. Got the motor running. I'm gonna work a little bit more on it. You'll probably see some more of that before you see this. So
it won't be long until we're taking this for a drive through the campground. So get excited for that.
It won't be long until I'm going to the title office and getting tags and insurance on it. And even though Wyatt ain't ready to drive it, we're gonna drive it. We're gonna cruise this baby around. I'm telling you what, it don't look like they never look that good on film in the garage because we're in our little cave, our 30 by 30. But I'm telling you what, we got an 87 Silverado, 350, 4-speed, 3/4 ton. It's not perfect, but it is really solid and nice. It's not rotted. The frame's good. The axles are good. We're good. We know how to work on it.
We've been chipping away at all these projects, and spring is in the air, even though it's cold and rainy out right now. We're going to be rolling out with some fun stuff. We're going to take you guys on some adventures.
You know how I know when spring's here? My roof leaks more.
It's true.
You ever had a chimney?
Yeah.
That's why Voltals put theirs outside and use the street pipe.
It's smart.
Yeah.
So we've got a lot of fun stuff coming up. We're leaving for Daytona in a few days, so you'll see a little bit of us getting ready for that trip. We're going to check out the Turkey Rod Run and take the van down, check out how those IROCs do on a real road trip. It's going to be awesome. We also, when we get back in town, we're going to be meeting up with someone that we've met that runs the Southern Ohio Smoke Show. We're going to go check them out. We're going to interview them about their show because we're going to be there for that, and they're going to talk a little bit about our show. So mark your calendars for our car show for sure, May 16th and 17th. Come out, camp. It's $15 a person at the gate, no pre-registration. Dolly Jacks is going to be there from Saul Customs for a pinup contest, so ladies, make sure you sign up for that. What else you got?
Motorhome Demolition Derby.
Okay, we haven't talked about that, but maybe.
So our car show is, it may seem lame compared to other car shows because we've only had one.
Yeah.
The ultimate goal, the ultimate dream for me, I don't know if other people share my dream, but the ultimate dream for this car show is I want to, and I'm going to build a drive-in movie theater screen. I'm not sure as to what scale I will ever be able to build that to, but the dream is to have a drive-in movie theater screen in this field and we're trying to establish an area where people can come. They've been there before. They want to come back. Now we're watching car movies, hanging out, a vibe. Could have van nights. Could have biker nights. Let them shoot at each other.
I mean, peaceful
Gang night.
biker night.
So that's why we're having a car show, and that's why we don't have burnouts yet, and that's why we don't have sled pulls yet. And
We're building up.
We're building it out. So
make sure you come and have a good time with us. It was a great time last year. There's going to be lots of vendors and lots of food trucks and lots of awesome cars and people and amazing entertainment from Sparky.
So don't expect the movie theater to be there in May,
Not yet.
but it's coming someday. It's coming, and we want everybody to come out and just be part of the car culture too, because where we live here, it seems like to me, there's nobody really doing what I'm doing that I know of. There's probably guys in their garages working on stuff, but as far as filming and doing it nonstop all the time, we're just trying to create a little environment here that others want to be a part of.
Yeah, we're excited for that. So come be a part of it. Like I said, we've got a lot of fun adventures coming for you guys. We're looking forward to Power Tour. We've been talking about that. So we're braving it in Dick Banjo. That's the plan. So that'll be a fun one.
Didn't really film a lot of that yet, but Dick Banjo has it has its tires and wheels.
Yeah.
We did film some of that.
We did.
That was in the last video. That was it. In this one?
Maybe not.
We don't know.
I get all runs together.
Every day's
videos a week.
Every day's a project. Cut them off.
All right.
Hit the music.
Catch you guys on the next one.
Piece of grease.